Hello and welcome to the third episode of Bantam Banter. I am one of your hosts, Michael Ruiz, and joining me as always is the one and only Survivor Man, Ricky Frech.
You know what's
How
funny?
are you doing?
What's funny about saying one and only is technically I'm the second, so I'm not the one and only. There's actually another Ricky Frech in this universe, and that's my dad.
The one and only Ricky Frech, the Survivor Man, as I was saying. There's no other.
Okay, well, my dad would disagree. So would Google. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Mike?
I'm all right. I'm tired.
I understand. Yeah.
I got a PS5 though.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't know if I played a PS5 game since I got my PS5.
I
take
played
that back.
Destiny on it.
Oh, okay.
That's a PS5 game.
We played Bug Snacks, and I think that game is terrible. I know a lot of people would disagree. And part of it's that my wife was in control, and so I was just getting mad at her being bad at video games. But I do not like that video game.
Yeah, I
We don't
heard
have to talk
it
about
gets
why.
kind of wild at the end.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the only good part is the story. Just the playing of the game is not fun.
yeah.
Or the watching of someone playing the game is not fun.
Yeah, I've been like trying to think of like what to play because it's been kind of weird. Like my I call them gaming habits, I guess. Like I've just been like in this rut for like probably the past year, honestly, where I just don't know what to play, and I'm like trying to find a certain feeling that I get from a game, and I just keep on going through things and going through things and going through things. And last week I kind of hit a stride with it, where. So to rewind a little bit, maybe about 3 weeks ago, I was playing Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, jeez.
Because I found out that I didn't have to pay for it. I owned it. I owned like some of the expansions because I previewed it or reviewed it or something. I don't even remember, but I did something with it for DualShockers, and so I had. From Somerset down, so that's I think it was just the first two expansions then. So Somerset and Morrowind, I have those expansions. So I was just playing it, and playing those like story parts, and that game's really good. And I think if anyone wanted more Elder Scrolls like story stuff and kind of gameplay, it's like action oriented MMO gameplay, if that makes any sense. Whereas, like, if you play WoW, you click to auto attack, and then you just start. I'm gonna say spamming buttons. That's not what you do, but you start spamming 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever your hotkeys are, and whatever you do. Is kind of the same thing, but it's still action oriented and a little bit more active. So I was playing that and I was having a really good time, and then I just kind of stopped because whatever. I don't know. And then from there, the next week. I started playing Diablo 3.
Why?
So
it's a good game, but...
Yeah, so I was playing that on Xbox, and that game holds up. That game's really good.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, 2's still better, but 3's good.
Oh, yeah. 2, many memories. We went through that.
Yeah.
On the first episode. So... Yeah, I mean, it's a really good game. I just was trying to find something to relax to. But then, on the opposite side of that, in the middle of that, I also started playing Dead Space, which I never played before.
Interesting.
And, yeah, turns out that game's really good.
It is very good, yeah.
It's like, if, I'm going to say this...
Oh no!
It's as if
oh,
it's
no.
a good Resident Evil game.
Oh no!
That's all I'm saying. Like Resident Evil 6 is a good Resident Evil video game.
Okay, well, I don't disagree, but I don't think Resident Evil 6 is the one you should point to.
I mean, you can't super kick zombies in all the other Resident Evil games, but you can do it in 6. So
you can do a lot of stuff in 5. There's a lot
That's
of
true. You can punch a
wrestling
rock.
moves. Yeah, there's that one. But what's his name? The brother of the girl of Sheva, I think it's
Yeah.
her brother. Is it her brother or just
I have no idea.
Jacob? Maybe.
Jacob. Are we talking about Resident Evil or Dead Space?
Resident Evil. I hope they can't hear my clicking. 5. Jacob.
Oh, isn't it like Sheva or Shiva?
Yeah,
Something
there's.
like that.
It's not Jacob. That's not right. Okay. Sheva. I think it's her brother. It's her brother, or either that or like your friend or something. I don't know. I don't remember. We'll find out in a second while I look through this. Josh. Yeah. Okay. It's not her brother. Wait. Hold on. Is it her brother? It doesn't matter. Josh Stone. He in the what's it called? Mercenary mode, the multiplayer thing. He can do so. He like a lot of them have weird moves, but he has like a power bomb, I think, or something. I can't remember.
I love a good power bomb.
Yeah, he has a lot of cool wrestling moves in Mercenaries mode. So it's not just 6.
Yeah. Maybe I need to play 5 now.
You need to play all of them but 4, because 4 is the only one I don't like.
Isn't 4 the one?
Which is like blasphemy for most people, but
yeah, I was about to say that's like the one that made third-person shooters good.
Yeah, but have you played it?
I have played the first few chapters of it, I think.
Okay, because it sucks because you have to. It's the
You have to
stop
stand
to shoot.
still,
Yeah.
and I hate. Look, it was giving me 1 anxiety, 2 like just angry because I'm like, what kind of trained, like this highly trained gunman has to
That's
stop
so
and
true.
shoot a gun?
That's true. You know, he's got to make his accuracy as good as it can be.
Yeah. So I'm just like, and then it was just giving me anxiety because there's like so many people and like
Yeah.
my mind, and even though I hadn't really played a lot of Resident Evil, like my mind tells me that if there's a lot of enemies in a Resident Evil game, I'm in big doo-doo. So I just like start like yelling like I don't know what to do, and it just gives me I've said it before, like horror games I can only play for like 30 minutes at a time, and then I have to like take a breather because
That's so funny.
I get so like flustered and whatever. Some games I don't, and it's weird because I love horror movies. I primarily watch horror movies. It's like all I watch.
Yeah.
So it's just weird whenever I'm thrown into like video game stuff. There's like a few. Dead Space is one of them where I've just gone by chapter, and it's less about it being scary and more about it just like I'm good. Like it's a good stopping point. I don't have to play games for like 5 hours at a time every time I play a video game. So
well,
each chapter's like an hour.
I think that's interesting because I don't watch horror movies because they're terrifying, but I like horror video games. Like a good horror video game I can get into really easily, especially if they're like campier, like the Resident Evil ones, or the like Until Dawn and A Little Hope and all those games.
So Until Dawn and stuff like I like stuff like that. You know, like the stuff that Supermassive has been doing. I like that stuff. I think it's great. It's like watching a movie. You know? Yeah,
that's true. But I think it's just like the ability to know, like, you know, in a horror show, I guess I can see that happening. Like I can imagine it or have a nightmare about it. I'm not going to have a nightmare about a video game because it doesn't look real. So I think that's the difference for me. Plus, like, the worst that can happen is I'm going to die and have to start over, you know? And I know, like, it's not like I'm going to die in a horror movie, but for some reason I can imagine that happening to me more than I can imagine it in a video game. So it doesn't bother me.
It's like almost the opposite for me because for a horror movie, it's like I am watching somebody else's experience, and I've always like detached myself that I'm not in the area that they're in, so it's not gonna happen, right? Like if there was like a serial killer movie or like a Michael Myers movie, even though that happens in Illinois, but I'm just saying something like that, like a slasher film. If it's happening a lot of them happen in Illinois. That's so weird now that I think about it. Holy shit. Because Halloween is in Plainfield. Not Plainfield. It's something else. But it's a fake city in Illinois. And then, so that's already whatever. But then Friday the 13th is at a place called Camp Crystal Lake. And I'm almost positive it's based off the Crystal Lake that I live only like 25 minutes away from. So that's kind of weird, I guess. But anyway, I always detach myself from like those people's experience because I'm not there, and I'm just watching their murders fold out.
Yeah.
Whereas like in a video game, I'm the one controlling the character, so
Yeah.
in a sense, it's an extension of myself.
Huh.
And when I play something like Resident Evil 7, like I've played a lot of that actually. I played like halfway through it. I don't know why I stopped playing because it's a really good video game. I like it a lot. But
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Or stuff like Outlast and stuff like that.
Oh man, those games are so good.
I'll play through it and I just like, there's obviously something going to happen. You could tell. I'm like, dude, I don't want to go through there. Like, I would just turn around and go away. It's like every objective. Maybe it's like the importance of the objective. Like Resident Evil 7, you have to like save your wife or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And it's gonna sound really bad, but like, dude, like I'll knock on the door, but I'm gonna call the police, dude. I'm not gonna go in there myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if my wife was missing, I'm not gonna just go out there. I'm gonna call somebody to help me. So I don't know.
Yeah. Now that's an interesting question because I wonder what I would do. Because I think I would probably go in there. I think I'd call the police first, but I wouldn't wait for them.
I've seen too many horror movies to know that if you call the police first and then you go in there, you'll never get their help. Or they will die trying to help you. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah.
So like, it's not that I wouldn't try to help, you know? Like I'm just not, you know. I've seen it happen before in these movies. So I've
in
like
horror
gotten
movies.
Training, right?
Yeah.
I know what not to do. And if there's some like halfway open door with a light on and I see a shadow, dude, I'm not going in the room. I don't want to. Like, I'm just gonna turn away. Also, I'd probably go in there if like I knew my wife was missing and was going to this place, dude. I'd be packing heat, dude. I'd bring something. Like, it's just not right. Like, it restricts you from what I would actually do, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to do this right now because this is not what I'd want to do. I don't want to be having nothing. I want to. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked already. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's my fault.
It's okay. But yeah, anyway, I was playing that, and then now I'm playing Destiny because I got a PS5, and I've been trying to figure out what to play, and Destiny, to me, is always like the right kind of grind that I like, you know? And I like the gameplay of it, so it's just mindless, and I can do other things and whatever.
So does that mean you're getting into Outriders soon?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
Are you?
Yeah.
Definitely. Are you really?
Yeah. I played that game like 5 times in preview events, and I've liked it every time, so...
Did you try the demo?
I played that demo at a preview event, but I haven't played the demo.
Oh, interesting. I didn't play the demo either, to be fair. Man, you're the only person who has told me like not super positive, but like has been more positive about it. My brother-in-law's kind of positive on it too.
Have they played it, or they just played the demo? The people you talked to?
My brother-in-law played the demo, and he was enjoying it. Like, he was having a fun time. The other people had either probably played it at the preview event or had played the demo.
And none of them like it.
They weren't into it.
Interesting.
It's less about maybe being into it and more about it being not differentiating
another loot shooter
itself from exactly.
Yeah. The reason I'm into it is because I haven't played a lot of those. Like, I haven't played Destiny because I don't want to play a live service game.
You should play Destiny, dude.
I'm good. I tried Destiny 1 and hated it. It's
Destiny
one of the only
2's
games.
Very good.
Destiny 1's one of the only games I've ever returned. Like, the day
Really?
I bought it. Yeah, I hated it.
Holy cow.
Part of it was my internet wasn't very good at that time.
Okay.
So
that
was
will,
part of it.
That will ruin your experience.
Yeah, that's part of it. But anyways, and then I just don't want to get into a live service game, and Outriders is not a live service game, which is a big selling point for me personally. Sorry, someone just scored a goal in this soccer game I'm watching. I almost screamed, so I had to stop myself. Yeah, I'm very interested in it. It plays really well. The ability is really cool. Uh, and yeah, the idea of like having a game I can finish but still play with my friends is very palatable to me, more so than a game that I can never finish that I'll be playing literally forever.
If the demo's still there, maybe I'll try it tonight.
I think it stays. I think it stayed.
Yeah, if it's there, I'll check it out and see for myself. I like third person. It's I think a third person cover shooter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Division 2, and I like Gears of War.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like Gears of War with powers, basically.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. So maybe I'll check it out maybe tonight. I'll see if the demo's up, and I'll play it. But yeah, I was playing Destiny 2 just now, and I bought the expansion. So, I always get the expansions though. I always like playing through the campaign stuff, even though it's like 5 hours or something or less. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I like how in our first one we were like, we're not going to talk about what we're playing, and then this first one
totally did.
First one right after that is what we've been doing. So I've been playing Loop Hero. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I have been playing a lot of Loop Hero and writing a bunch of guides for it. Oh my god, yeah, it's going to be hard to beat for Game of the Year the first half of the year. I mean, I take that back because Village is coming, but yeah, it's going to be. I do not see a scenario where it is not in my top 5 Game of the Year at the end of the year.
Is that the one that's like I think you told me about this one before.
It's like,
did you preview it?
Yeah, I previewed it.
I know what game you're talking about.
Yeah, and I mean,
cool.
Yeah, I'm very disposed to. I mean, I played like 1,000 hours of Cookie Clicker, and when I say played, I mean like I had it on open on my computer for 1,000 hours. I didn't actually sit there and do anything, but so I'm like very disposed to liking incremental games, and this is like one of the best ones that's ever been made. So, and like more of a game than a Cookie Clicker would be.
Yeah,
you're still actively playing it, even though there takes a lot of elements from those games.
Yeah, it sounded and looks fun, so maybe I'll look into it too.
It's only like $12. Yeah,
Ooh.
too many games, but it's not too expensive.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for coming to our gaming minute, 20-minute gaming discussion. That took a turn. Anyway.
Yeah.
We are not here to talk about what games we are playing.
Yeah, who cares? Nobody cares about what games we play.
That. We're here to talk about this really good topic. Before we get into the topic, I just want to say make sure to check out the website, bantambanter.com. Check out some of the previous episodes. I haven't written anything, so there won't be really any written stuff, but there'll be some podcasts up there, so please check it out. And if you have any questions, there's like a little contact thing on there. And so you can ask us questions.
Or send us ideas. And maybe we'll even hit you up to come on the show, too.
Yeah, that too. Or just any nice words or bad words, whatever you want.
Please send me all your bad words.
Please send me the bad words. I can use some new ones.
The F word. Yeah.
I keep on using the same bad words, and I want to know some new ones. So please send them to me. I would love to see them. So yeah, let's get to this topic. This topic, I didn't even know I wrote, which was a fun discovery because I saw it. I'm like, man, that's a really great idea and something I would love to talk about. I'm like, Ricky, did you write this one? He's like, I didn't write it. I'm like, well, we're the only 2 people who could do it, so it must have been me. So sometimes I'm a genius. We found out. And very much in my wheelhouse. The topic for today's show is building a Tony Hawk Pro Skater-like skateboarding game with iconic video game characters and a soundtrack. All right, so the idea that I probably had with this is that I had been playing a lot of Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, if you hadn't known, or just skateboarding games in general, so I am very interested in this. The idea was to like make almost like a Smash Brothers Tony Hawk Pro Skater like skateboarding game.
Oh,
if that makes sense.
Yeah,
so you get like the best skateboarding, you get the best game characters.
It's like that. Isn't there like
best versions of different songs, and you make a game out of it.
Isn't there a Disney skating? Is that a thing?
There is a Disney skateboarding game that I'm pretty sure uses the Tony Hawk engine.
Wow, I think I've seen that run at one of the Games Done Quick things.
Because it was an Activision game. I'm almost positive. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. That's what it was called.
Wow, what a name!
It was developed by Toys for Bob.
Oh, that's who did the remasters of what are those games called? Maybe I'm wrong.
Spyro.
Hold on. Spyro, yeah, and Crash.
Crash.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, interesting. Very interesting.
Because they're also the ones who did Skylanders. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm almost positive they did Skylanders.
They did Skylanders. You know, the issue with this game, I have to say, is that it doesn't look like Brink is included, and that's a big misstep, I think. Have you seen Brink, right?
I've seen Brink, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank the Lord. What a movie.
It's a banger.
Okay. I thought you were about to say you didn't like it.
It's good. I'm indifferent on it, but it's
indifferent.
It's not even that much skateboarding. It's actually snowboarding. I'm a big Johnny Tsunami fan.
Oh,
so
good Lord. That makes sense though, because you're how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 30.
So you're 3 years younger than I am.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I feel like that's like my brother's type of movie. He's 4 years younger than me, so that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, realistically, I'm not even that much of I'm not a Disney person, really. It's just, at the time, that was something that was coming up, and it spoke to me. You know?
Because of all the skateboarding you do in Chicago?
Exactly.
Snowboarding.
Yeah. Well, I never snowboarded.
Yeah.
Ever. But there is snowboarding here. There's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm closer to the border of Wisconsin. And near that area, there's stuff you can go to. I don't know what they call them, hills. I don't know what people snowboard at. You know what I'm saying?
A mountain?
Mountains?
What do you mean? Yes, people snowboard on mountains, Michael.
Hills? I don't know what the place is called, because you go to a skate park to skate.
Right.
You go to a basketball court to play basketball.
Right. You go to a ski resort.
You go to a resort. There's no. I don't know if there's a resort, but there's a dedicated area for snowboarding and skiing and stuff around here. But I don't think it's a resort. Anyway. Yeah. So that's the topic for today. Making this game.
Okay. Yeah. I'm interested to see how this goes, because you're going to know a lot more than I do.
So
about
here's
skateboarding,
the thing.
at least.
It's not necessarily you need to know anything about skateboarding. It's who do you think are some game characters who can rip, and what songs do we want on here that would be great skateboarding songs for that are video game songs?
Okay, I have two questions. One, are these only video game songs?
Yes, they're only going to be video game songs, and it's only going to be iconic video game characters. I will also say this. You do not need to have a song match the character like Smash Brothers.
Okay. My other question... Yeah. My other question is, are we allowed to use people who have skateboarded before?
Oh, that's a big up, I think. Like a video game character that has skated before?
Yeah, are we oh, you can't have Solid Snake in here because he could skateboard.
Oh, no. That was going to be my first pick.
Okay. And I guess could you have Tony Hawk? Is he a real life character? Is he a skateboarder?
So
or is he a video
that's
game
where it gets a little fishy. I'm going to restrict the Tony Hawk Pro Skater, actual pro skaters.
Okay. That makes sense.
I won't restrict Spider-Man.
Right. Or Darth Maul.
Or Darth Maul. Well, in a way, they're not video game characters, you know?
That's true, yeah. What about the Eversoft Eye?
I mean, and the Neversoft Eye wasn't in my vision for this, but I would not restrict the Neversoft Eye. I would restrict Officer Dick.
That was my next question. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah. And Private Carrera, or however you say her name. I don't know. Carrie, okay. Private Carrera, or I don't. You know him. Correa? Maybe.
I don't know who it is, but I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I don't remember exactly. Anyway, yeah. So that's
so
the
we're
idea.
Looking for a roster of what? 12, 10, 35.
What is the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater? I want to say it was like 8.
8. Okay, we can do 8.
Oh yeah. I didn't want to sit here for 20 hours trying to figure this out.
You don't. Why
not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
10. Okay.
So we'll do 10 skaters, and the song thing is where it gets a little, because then we're gonna get a little. We want to get a little juicy. We want to get some good songs in here, and then we're gonna overdo it probably.
I feel like you're gonna have more songs than I do, to be honest.
No, I mean, in the end of the day, it's all about feel. You know, it doesn't have to be like punk and stuff. The idea for a skateboarding song, in my mind, is to just accompany the tricks that they are doing. You know,
no, I'm just saying I don't know very much about music.
It's an extension of that person. You know, oh, you don't know really? Just video game music?
Yeah, I don't really like. You know, when people. That's why I'm so glad we've gotten away from the reviews where it's like, here what I think about the songs. Here's what I think about the graphics, you know, like where it's an all-encompassing thing fits better for me because I do not pay attention to the music in games. It doesn't, like, I could probably think of 2 or 3 examples where I'm like, oh yeah, I remember the music in this game very well.
I mean, that's fair. Oh, I guess it's 10 songs. It was 10. Yeah. 10 skaters, 10 songs.
Okay. We can do that.
Yeah. That's easy.
I'll have a couple of songs, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go Snake first, right? Like that's an obvious choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, let me start a doc so then we can kind of get an idea.
Okay.
Right. Skaters and songs. And first, I like that we were both on the same page with Solid Snake. I think it's pretty. It's an obvious reason. Solid Snake has some experience skating, and what was that? What was it that he skated in?
It's like Subsistence or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Subsistence game. I'm pretty sure.
It's one. Hold on, let me see. Because there's like 3.
Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence?
Yeah, the whole thing was dumb. Like, they came out with Subsistence, Persistence, Existence. Were like 3 parts of the Subsistence game, and man, I don't know. It was with everything
Metal
Kojima
Gear
does.
Solid 2 Substance?
Oh, maybe I thought it was a 3 game.
Yeah, it says here Metal Gear, and I'm looking at the Metal Gear wiki on Fandom. It says Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, and then skateboarding.
Okay.
In the North American and European versions of Substance, a demo of sorts was released for it was part of Evolution Skateboarding, a then upcoming Konami skateboarding game.
Okay. Interesting.
So, and it was like a mini game.
Yeah.
In that one. Yeah, that's odd. But yeah, obviously it's one of Solid Snake's most iconic roles.
Definitely.
Obviously. So I felt it. I mean, we both felt that Solid Snake should be in here for sure.
Okay, I have the second person I'd like to put forth as a potential wrestler, or not wrestler.
I mean,
in thinking of what I'm doing, I'm also kind of looking at VGCW.
That's fair.
For some ideas. Speaking of VGCW, I would like to put forth Octodad as a potential player in this game, because like you can already imagine the kind of crazy special moves this guy can get. He could get up to with 8 limbs, right? And like, he pretends like he has 4, like a normal human, but then he can like spread out really far, so he could do, imagine this man's Christ Air, Michael, if you will.
I was about to say, dude, this dude's Christ Air is probably crazy.
Yeah. I just think like he's going to have some incredible special moves. I don't know if he's going to be the best. Like, I feel like he's going to be someone with middle to low tier normal stats, but then when you get doing special moves, he just knocks everybody out of the park. I don't know if that's a thing.
I mean, in Tony Hawk games, yes, that's what it might be in the beginning. I'd see Octodad as probably a vert skater. There are okay, so in Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, they do technically they differentiate between who's a street skater, a vert skater, and now in the new ones, a park skater. And that really only affects a couple things. One, where you can find their stat points throughout, because you have to find stat points in order to like upgrade your person, like within each level. So it's like it basically chooses where those points are found within the level, and then also like their starting stats in a sense, where like they might be, if you're a vert skater, you're probably good with air and hang time and stuff like that. Whereas if you're like a street skater, maybe you're good with grinds and your ollie's like really good or something like that. So I would say Octodad's probably a vert skater, and I'm gonna write that down. Octodad's definitely a vert skater for sure. So because I could see him getting some, like you said, crazy Christ there. He's probably got a good one. You made a solid point. I'm gonna keep him on the list for now. If we come up with somebody else. Solid Snake also definitely a street skater.
Okay.
He's definitely a street skater.
I'll believe it. I don't know what those things mean, but I'll believe it.
Now, my put in here is Yoshi. Yeah. And it's really not based off of anything. There's just one really good picture of Yoshi doing like it looks like a backside indie, or just an indie grab. And it looks freaking rad. It looks sick. It's probably going to be the picture of this, like whenever this article comes out on those websites. I'm trying to find the picture because it used to be like a profile picture, because I need you to see this. But he's like, oh, here it is. It's a DualShockers image. So, because I used it. Here, I'm gonna send it to you here. It's in this article. You could see the picture right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's doing a frontside indie for sure. Yeah, dude. He obviously has some style. He's mean. You see that glare in his eye?
Dang, yeah.
Dude.
He's into it.
He is into it. I also, so in looking for this picture, I see him doing like a board slide on this pool coping here. And basically what I'm saying is Yoshi rips, and the pictures don't lie, and I think Yoshi needs to be on here. Again, he's probably a vert skater, but Yoshi rips. I mean, dude.
This looks good. I mean, and like they do skateboarding in the Tokyo Olympics, don't they? Is that what this is from?
Yeah, that's from the Olympic game.
Yeah, so it makes sense to me, I think.
Yeah, he seemed to be. Also, when they did that, he seemed to be like, Yoshi, he, she. I don't know, but like, it seemed to be like putting Yoshi at the forefront for that skateboarding part. And I was like, dude, I almost bought the game. Like, I wanted to play that so bad because I wanted to just shred as Yoshi. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at with Yoshi on this one.
I'm down to put Yoshi on the list.
Yeah.
Let me think. I'm trying to think of more options. I could see. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go.
Okay, I was gonna say I could see there being a spot for. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. Hold on. This is really sad. Because it's like I'm one of the only people on the internet who likes this game, apparently. Francis Morgan from Deadly Premonition 1 and 2.
Ah.
Because he also rips.
I've never seen, what's his name? Francis Morgan?
Francis York Morgan.
York Morgan. I want to look at some footage.
Okay, well,
skating.
I have to let you know.
I've seen some footage.
Don't judge it as a video.
Of course. I'm not going to judge. I mean, to be honest, skate videos. Oh my god. Anyway, I just saw a game running at roughly 10 frames per second.
That's generous. I'll say that right now. That's pretty generous.
Yeah. Videos. Some skate videos are actually, they use a specific camera. It's called a VX1000, and it's like for a certain look, and it's actually like an old camera. It's not like an HD camera or anything like that. So, I mean, we're not here about quality. We're here about style. All right.
Yeah. He's
got a good push. He doesn't push Mongo, that's for sure. Mongo, by the way, means that you push with your front foot. So, you know, like, if you see this Francis York Morgan from Deadly Premonition, when you see him push, his front foot is still on the board, and then he pushes with his back foot. Oh, my Lord, this is running so bad. Pushing Mongo means you push with your front foot, and you keep your back foot on. And that's like a no-no kind of thing.
Is that a move, or is that a thing? Like,
it's just how you push.
You shouldn't do it.
It's just
no. When you say no, when you say no, is that like a move?
Oh,
or is
no,
that
it's like don't do it. Don't
do
it. Yeah, that's the opposite of style. I mean, and he's skating with a suit.
Yeah, and he can do tricks too. That's pretty
cool. I need to see these tricks. I mean, he's doing like little manuals.
He can do wheelies. Like a kickflip or something.
Oh, dude, if this dude can do a kickflip, he's on here.
Also,
the
best. Can I tell you the best part about him having a skateboard in this game? Because you're probably never going to play it after watching this footage. Is that he has this little girl who's like she's helping him investigate the town, and the implication is she doesn't have a skateboard, but she's always with you, following you around. And whenever you hop off your skateboard, she's right there. So the implication is this little girl is sprinting behind you on the skateboard. She's like 10 years old. And she's just running behind you as you skateboard away from her and talk to her about movie trivia.
Oh. This
is a beautiful game, Michael.
Video game. Yeah,
it's so good.
Probably a good video game. There's a man who's ripped in his underwear wearing cowboy boots.
Yeah, he's the bartender of the local bar.
Man, okay. If this game ran at a consistent 20 frames, like it's no up or down, I can maybe think about playing this game.
That does not happen. I'll let you know right now.
Okay, I'm gonna put Francis York Morgan on this tentative list. I'd almost feel comfortable just like listing off some characters, and then we could cut it down.
Okay.
I feel like we're only gonna get to like 12 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to cut it down. Which, by the way, this Francis York Morgan reminded me. We gotta put Takayuki Yagami on this from Judgment.
Oh yes, yeah, definitely, 100%.
That man did. I watched that scene. I think like once a month. I watched it. I watched it a couple weeks ago because I'm like, man, because I wanted to replay it maybe potentially, and I just had to look at that scene. I'm like, man, I should just wait until the PS5 version or whatever comes out, then I'll replay it and maybe platinum it. I don't platinum games, but I really like that video game. It's really good. There's that scene where he straight up does a kickflip, grabs the board, kicks a dude in the face, and then keeps on going. And then you have like a chase again with a guy that you're chasing. I forgot who it was. Oh, it was the dude with the mask, right? who ends up becoming your friend.
I believe so, yeah.
But yeah, he's like, I think he did like a crooked grind, like on an electric bike. I'm like, dude, this dude rips, dude, and he looks cool. He's got like the tight pants and the jeans, and he got so much style. Like, I saw that and it awoke something in me. Is what I'm saying. Like that dude knows how to skate for sure, and he just does it and then it goes away, and that's fine. It was a perfect scene.
Just does it that one time.
Yeah, it's a perfect scene.
Yeah,
I've almost
definitely.
never seen anything more perfect in a video game. So yeah, I'm gonna put Talk in my picks.
Yeah, definitely. Another person I was thinking about, just from the idea of being able to do special moves, is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, using his hook to like throw the board away and bring it back or something.
Yeah, that would be good. In a sense, Spider-Man in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 does something similar to that.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that's a good idea. I'm not saying that it's bad or unoriginal. I'm just saying that's an awesome idea. I could see Scorpion ripping. He's from hell. He's probably like probably rips like he probably. I would see him probably skating bowls and stuff like that, listening to like Suicidal Tendencies and like just like carving bowls and stuff. That's where I see he wears like the flipped up bill hat. I used to do this. This is me. I'm describing myself.
You're Scorpion.
I'm Scorpion. When I was younger, wear this flipped up bill hat, wear like cut off jeans, like cut off shirt. I mean, kind of wears a cut off shirt for sure. High socks. I did all of this, and Scorpion I feel like is the same guy. I'm Scorpion. Turns out, if he was a skater.
It's interesting that you essentially described like what I wore to play volleyball, but but for skating.
I wore that not just for skating, but out in public to go
fair.
out to places.
Yeah,
cut
it's
off
a look.
jeans, high tube socks, skate high Vans, a cut off shirt, maybe with a flannel. In the bill, the like flipped up bill hat. That was a look.
Yeah.
That was a
Flipped
look.
up bill hats were very popular at the summer camp I worked at, so
Really?
I understand.
I was like the only person who did that. It was weird.
Well, you should have
feel
moved
like-
to Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, it's probably cheaper for sure, but Illinois is expensive. Yeah, we got good whiskey.
That's all that really matters.
That's how I figure out how I like where I move. It's like, oh, they got good
Sorry.
alcohol. No, you're good.
I thought of a good one, maybe.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be the specific person.
Name it.
But Ness from Earthbound. And
Dude,
really, it's really just the idea of someone who could control things with their mind. So being able to control the skateboard with his mind up in the air would be pretty cool.
I think Ness would have some rad style too.
Yeah,
He dresses like a skater, kind of.
that's fair. Yeah, definitely
Got
true.
the striped shirt and the jean shorts
Yeah.
and the hat. I mean, I could see Ness skating. Does Ness
Yeah.
skate?
I don't remember him skating. It's been a while since I played Earthbound.
I felt like Ness would have skated, but he uses a yo-yo
That's true. Yeah, a yo-yo and a bat.
and a bat. I feel like he probably skated a little. Yeah, I guess using like your mind would be pretty wild.
Because
That'd
you
be
could just
pretty
like jump.
crazy.
You could like skate up in the air. I don't know what you call it when you jump. You could jump up in the air, and then just like spin the board around you, and then make it go back under your feet or something.
Yeah. You could do
Something
some
real
like
dumb.
crazy flip tricks. Like you could do like late kick flips from like like just ridiculous. You could do like a 20 billion flip where you just spin it around forever. I think that lacks style. I don't really think that's kind of cool, honestly. But I mean, you're right though. He could basically just control the board with his mind. So
he'd be like the final boss if skateboard video games had a final boss.
yeah. So we'll put Ness on here. Again, this is a tentative list. Right now we got Solid Snake, Octodad, Yoshi, Francis York Morgan, Takayuki Yagami, Scorpion, Ness. What's hilarious about this is that I said in the prompt, it said iconic video game characters. And here we have Octodad, Francis York Morgan, Takayuki Yagami, which I think it's half of the list, basically. That's the iconic part. The other ones are Solid Snake, Yoshi, Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm trying to think if they're, like, I feel like we need some ladies on the list.
Yeah. I've been, like, I'm trying to think of, like, I just, in general, honestly, like, just people, like, just, like, who else can we put in here? Because, like, Talk was, like, it was probably the reason why I even thought about this was, like, we need Talk in there.
Do we need, like, a joke character?
Who you
like? Do skateboarding games have, like, a Dan Hibiki, or however you say his name?
I mean, there's Officer Dick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
And Officer Dick in the newest one is played by Jack Black. Like, voice and all.
That's good.
Yeah.
I guess, he did a bunch of promos for that game, didn't he? So that makes sense.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
What about somebody like, Lara Croft? Is that a bad pick?
She's athletic.
Yeah.
She doesn't scream like skater to me though, you know.
That's true. Yeah.
Like I could see Daisy ripping. I always go back to Daisy. I don't know why.
That's a good choice though.
I could see Daisy ripping more. Oh, we never really thought about the backyard sports kids.
For this?
Yeah, who would rip in the backyard sports kids?
Mm,
I mean,
Ahmed.
probably Ahmed
and
Khan.
Amir.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna put them on here. I'm gonna do Ahmed / Amir. They'll be like an echo character. Yeah, they'd be pretty good. So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish right now we're working with. I'm trying to think of like, yeah, I mean, like, I like, you say Lara Croft and it's just like nothing about her says style to me, you know?
That's
it's
fair.
Just, she just is really athletic. She could do the cool thing where you can, when you're hanging from a cliff and then you do like the handstand thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. But like, I don't know.
I feel like she could do some of their guns, like shoot the board high. I don't know. What about?
I kind of like going back to Yakuza. I kind of like Majima as like a skater.
Yeah,
I kind of like the idea of Majima. He fits kind of like the bill, like kind of like rebellious, whatever.
Yeah, he definitely
like
fits.
What you would think of like skateboarding stereotypes or whatever. I feel like Majima would be like a pretty rad skater. He also like in Yakuza 7 for his summon, he like grinds a building. So he does that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty rad.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What about Chie?
Chie probably could skate.
I feel like because she's got, she has that attitude, right? I feel like her and what's her name from Final Fantasy VII Remake? That was like not a character and then became a character in the remake. Everyone had the hots for her.
Tifa.
Not the main one. The other one.
The one who's really horny.
Sure. She's in the crew. She's in Barrett's crew.
Yeah, she's the one who, I'm gonna spoil it. She dies, and Cloud's like, "You have to get me a pizza" or something like that.
What's her name?
I forgot her name. Jess.
Jesse? Or just Jess?
Is it Jess?
Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, it's Yuffie. No.
No,
Isn't that the new
Yuffie
one?
is the new person.
I know. I was kidding.
It is Jesse. It's Jesse.
Jesse. Okay. Jesse.
Jesse Raspberry.
I would take Jesse, or I would take young holy crap, I forgot my name or his name. Young Charlie Sheen from Final Fantasy VII.
Young Charlie. Oh, sure. They could
both
be
have
echo characters.
What is that?
They could be echo characters.
What does that mean?
Like they're like skins.
Oh, okay. Of each other, so you switch?
Haven't you played Smash Brothers?
No, not since the Nintendo 64. Or no, the GameCube version.
So they have these things called echo characters where they're essentially the same character with the same skills, but they're like kind of different-ish.
Oh.
Kind of. But not really. And they could be that. What's Charlie Sheen's name? Is it Riggs?
No, Biggs is the fat guy that gets his ass bitten by
Oh,
a dog.
Riggs is Lethal Weapon.
Oh, wait, maybe it is Biggs. Is it Biggs? Holy crap. I played this game recently. You'd think I'd know.
I mean,
Another
I played it
game.
only last year. I mean, it is Biggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the fat one's name then?
Dude, I have no idea. Catman, I'm going to call him because he likes the cats.
Avalanche. Excuse me, not Fajito. Biggs. Wedge. Wedge is the fat one.
Wedge, that's it. Because they're Star Wars things.
Ah, I see.
That's why. Because Biggs and Wedge are the like pilots or whatever in Star Wars, I think.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I know Wedge is. I'm pretty sure Biggs is too.
Yeah, they are.
So
There's something in Star Wars.
do Biggs and Jesse. And I put Chie in there too.
Okay.
I'm liking the idea of putting ancillary characters from really big name or big games in.
Yeah, like
with
Cooking
our
Mama.
iconic. Yeah, Cooking Mama. Scribble Knot from Scribble. Dude, actually, the
You'd
Scribble
have to have
Knot
like a text interface.
dude would be pretty rad. You just make ramps
It's true.
and then skate them. He'd have some like kind of cool. I'm just trying to think. Maybe not. I mean, he's kind of like the epitome of style, I guess, right? Because the style is what you make it, you know? Because that's what those games are. It's like
It's true.
you think about it, it's your imagination. I'm gonna put Scribble Knot. Scribble. I don't know what the Scribble Knots guy is called, but I'm gonna call him Scribble Knot because I feel like that's what it's called.
How many are we on?
We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Technically 14, but we put it like 2 of them as like skins though. We have Solid Snake, Octodad, Yoshi, Francis York Morgan, Takayuki Yagami, Scorpion, Ness, Ahmed and Amir Khan, Majima, Chie, Biggs and Jesse from Final Fantasy VII, and Scribble Knot. What a what a roster of characters.
It's a pretty solid roster. I have a couple of quick hitters that we can throw away if we want. Some of them serious, some of them not as serious. So Diddy Kong, potentially.
Okay.
Again, some of them serious, some not as serious. Deckard Cain. Could be fun. And then I was looking through this list and just seeing if there's anything else that maybe we missed.
Forget Diddy Kong. Forget Diddy Kong. Funky Kong.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, I'll keep Diddy Kong on the list for right now, but dude, Funky Kong.
I think Funky Kong's the one.
Also, Banjo and Kazooie. think that'd be pretty good.
I think if you wanted to go like big time, depending on how big of the licenses we have, you could do, she doesn't like fit the skating mold, but Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn is a good
yeah, definitely
one to bring in.
Yeah. Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog would be great. Steve from Minecraft.
Steve from Minecraft. I don't know. I think we have a pretty decent list. Like, I mean, obviously we don't have everybody, but if it's only 10 characters, or is it 10 or 8?
10 characters.
Yeah, I think like we want to have some big people in there, and I don't mean size. We want to have some big names in there, and then we want to have some like deeper cuts, So I think that's a pretty solid start.
Yeah.
And I say start, we're an hour into this, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to knock it back down.
We still need to come up with songs.
Yeah, we can do that. I don't think it'll take as long, hopefully.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say right now. Solid Snake needs to stay.
Right, yeah.
I'm bolding him. I'm going to say Talk from Judgment needs to stay.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I like Scorpion. What do you think?
I like him. I don't know if I need to have him.
You're not attached to him?
I'm not, yeah. He has not hooked me with his...
Funky Kong needs to stay.
I think Funky Kong's 100%, yeah.
Like Sonic, probably. Like...
Really? I think Yoshi over Sonic.
Well, say no.
I just think Sonic's so basic.
It is. It's an expectation, though. Like you expect some big names. That's the big name that draws in the kids. Okay. Sonic's in the game. I mean, as much as like someone like Francis York Morgan would attract is a totally reputable name.
He is only going to attract me, Michael. Yeah. You know it.
At the end of the day, there's no sales numbers attached to that name necessarily.
That's fair.
Okay, so we're also not trying to make a game that sells here. We're just trying. Yeah. We're making the best game. The best doesn't mean the best selling. Should say that.
I could go. I mean, yeah, I could see doing Sonic and Aloy as our two. I mean, I guess Solid Snake's in there, so he's a big name. Okay. But
I do like Aloy as a pick for sure.
Yeah.
Sonic, I'm down to like hold on for a second.
Okay. So locked, we have Aloy, Solid Snake, Yoshi, and who?
Talk,
right? Yeah.
And Funky Kong.
Okay, read me the other names who's left.
So left we got Octodad, Francis York Morgan.
Yeah.
Scorpion, Ness, Ahmed and Amir Khan, Majima, Chie, Biggs and Jesse, Scribblenaught, Diddy Kong, Deckard Cain, Banjo-Kazooie, and Sonic.
All right. I think I would get rid of Banjo off that list. Who's the first one you said? Octodad. I would get rid of Octodad off that list. I think like if you're going to go with a funny character, like Deckard Cain would be way funnier than Octodad.
Yes. That I agree with. I think Deckard Cain is a very good joke character.
Yeah. Let me think.
It'd be kind of good because you brought in Blizzard stuff. What's the main, like, not the gnome, the goblin?
Oh, Gazlo?
Gazlo, dude.
Time is money, friends. Yeah.
You can make some... I only see it as, like, an aesthetic thing. Like, aesthetically, like, the boards would be kind of cool.
That's true. He could be, like, the board vendor. Like, you could buy boards from him.
Oh, that's true. That's cool. Okay. That's better. I'm going to do a little side note here. Gazlo is board seller.
Can we take a quick break and then come back?
Yes, we could take.
Does that work for you? Okay, I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, I think like the ones I want to push up. I mean, I guess maybe it'd be helpful to see the list if you could send it or something. But
Yeah, let me see. Share it.
I think the ones I want to push up the most right now are probably Deckard Cain and Chie. But part of that, I just think it'd be hilarious to see Deckard Cain, the old man, skateboarding.
I do really like Deckard Cain as like a joke character, almost like a secret character. You know, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Deckard Cain is getting moved to secret character status. Deckard Cain.
Oh, okay. I like that.
So, not part of the main 10. Just a secret character.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, he's perfect as a secret character, especially if you're like, oh, cool, Blizzard's in this with what's his name, Gazlo, and then you're like, that's cool, and then along the line you just get hit with also Deckard's in this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's asking me to request access.
Oh. Why? Let me see if I could. Okay, here we go. I think this might work.
Okay.
That might work, maybe.
Yeah, I'm in. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right. But yes, I think Chie is a good fit. She's got the energy for something like this. I'm trying to think. I don't like, to me, I don't really want two Kongs. I think Diddy Kong can go pretty easily. I worry that you have to make like a whole new mechanic just to have Scribblenaught in the game. so maybe that's too much.
Probably no Scribblenaught.
I came hard on Sonic earlier. I think that I like him over like Banjo-Kazooie or like having Majima. Even though Majima does fit, having two Yakuza people in it seems like a lot.
Well, one's Yakuza, the other one's Judgment.
Okay. That's true. Look, you don't have to sell me too hard. I'm just trying to say.
I'm personally not attached to Ness.
Yeah, I think the idea of Ness is cool. I mean, that's like, Earthbound's like in my top 5 favorite games ever, but at the same time, I don't really need him in this.
Yeah, it's just more, maybe I just don't really know Ness as like the character or whatever.
I mean, he doesn't really say anything or anything like that.
And
he's just kind of...
He's got like the style, he's got the look. I like the look.
Yeah.
But I don't really know much else other than like he could flip a board with his mind and stuff. Which, like, to me, when people do like a 540 flip or like triple kick flips and stuff like that, unless you're like Rodney Mullen or someone like who's doing like crazy freestyle stuff, like I think that stuff looks kind of lame. Not gonna it's not for me personally.
Yeah. I think
we'll get rid of Majima. I think Tak is better suited for this.
Yeah.
Mostly because of his skateboarding ability that we know he has for sure.
He's already proven it.
He's proven it. Whereas like Majima, I'm pretty sure he could stand on his board and he can go, but
yeah,
he doesn't really like. He's just a little too crazy, is all.
Yeah.
Too much. So we got 1, 2. Okay, if I don't count, because I might fight for Banjo. I might not.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just like Banjo a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 12 people here.
Yeah. Do we want to cut 2 more?
So we need to cut 2 more.
Okay.
And I think from this 12, I think for sure Scorpion makes it.
Yeah.
I
could see that.
I think Francis York Morgan keeps it.
Yes. Okay. I thought you were going to try to fight me on him. Okay.
No, I will not fight with that one.
So like the 2 I would get rid of personally is Banjo and Sonic. One, I don't have any affinity for either character. Like, never played the games, never had any interest in the games.
Mm-hmm.
But two, I think Ahmed and Amir both definitely fit the skater lifestyle. And I don't know, look, I like Jesse, and I like young Charlie Sheen. But at the same time, I can understand if we have to cut them out.
I would want to cut out the Final Fantasy characters.
Okay. Why?
I'm
not saying I'm against it. I'm just asking.
I think if any character on this list would be in a skateboarding video game, it would be Sonic. And Biggs and Jesse never to me were like Biggs hardly talks, and he just wants to get with Jesse. I feel like the entire time we played that game. I don't really know his personality other than he likes Jesse. That's what I know from Biggs. And then Jesse, the only thing I really know about Jesse is that she's kind of rad and fun and cool.
Yeah, she seems cool.
But that's about it. She has cool attire too.
Yeah. Yeah, she wears a pauldron for no reason, even though they're shooting guns and lasers at each other.
She has a headband.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All have headbands, don't they? Well, I guess Wedge is more of a bandana, but
I'm going to take Biggs off.
But leave Jesse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need one more. And it's between Jesse, Banjo, and Sonic.
So we're keeping one of these three, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I go back to the big name thing, and that's why I put Sonic on here in the first place. And I feel like we have that if we have a game with Solid Snake, Yoshi, and Scorpion. And even Funky Kong to some extent.
And Aloy. That's a big name.
Aloy's, yeah, that's true. So I think we could probably take off Sonic.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
So,
okay, go ahead.
So I could probably do without Banjo.
You were too easy to let me get my way.
But I like that he wears cut-off pants and no shirt with a backpack on.
Okay.
With a bird.
So this is what I was gonna say. Is I think that Banjo does maybe fit the aesthetic better, and another point in his column is that with Chie we already have our massive RPG anime girl, who is way cooler in my opinion. No offense to Jesse fans out there, but is way cooler than Jesse.
I mean,
so
you're right. She is.
I can see. I mean, I guess my only one of the reasons I was I don't really know about Banjo is if we also had Sonic and Funky Kong and Yoshi and Banjo, all four of those together. But now that we took out Sonic, maybe it's more palatable.
I think also Banjo's a much more iconic character than Jesse. So I guess trying to in some of these choices, I felt like we got away from the spirit of the prompt, but I am fine with that because I think we have a pretty cool list here of cool characters. but I think to kind of wrap it together in a nice, neat package of we have some iconic characters in this. We got Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, who's previously skated. We've got Yoshi from the Mario series, who's previously skated. We got Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, who's never skated in his life, probably, but he probably rips.
You skipped one, Michael?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Francis
York Morgan from Deadly Premonition, the most well-known video game on this list for sure. Definitely rips.
Yeah.
Banjo fits that bill of a name that when you see it on the box, whoa, Banjo-Kazooie's on this?
Okay. I mean, not for me, but I can agree to that.
If you were to
for
go...
everybody.
If you see the names on the on a box and you just saw Jesse, which Jesse?
I would think it's Team Rocket on this game or something.
Exactly, and it's not.
Yeah.
People it's the Final Fantasy VII character. All right, because then they'd be you could have picked a better Final Fantasy. You could have picked Tifa. You could have picked Cloud. It's always going to come back to that.
Those two are lame. That's the problem.
I mean, I'm not arguing that. That's why they're not on this list.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good with this. Yeah, take off Jesse.
Yeah, take off Jesse.
Hey, before you read the list, the final list, can I ask you one question?
Sure.
Does Scorpion, is his board made out of blood? Like, is it? I guess that'd be more.
So that's not
Sub-Zero. Like, would his board be frozen?
So there is a ninja. There is a ninja lady, and her name is Scarlet, and her power is like controlling blood.
In Mortal Kombat or
in Mortal Kombat?
Tony Hawk. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
She's in Mortal Kombat 11 actually, and
okay.
I'm not sure now because I don't really follow the game as much anymore, but she was pretty good.
What we need, and I'm not saying get away from Sub-Zero. We need, from Scorpion. We need Sub-Zero, and then when the first game, like, here's what happened if it was Sub-Zero, and maybe now I'm making him into a secret character. The start of the level, whenever you load into the level, you see him do his finisher where he takes the guy's skeleton, like his spine, out of his body, and then he freezes the spine, and that becomes his board before the start of every level.
Interesting.
Sorry, this is the way my brain works, Michael, and that is why I can't watch scary movies, because I will dream up those scenarios.
Okay, as you see here on this list, the audience doesn't see, but you see, I put unlockable character instead of secret character because I am assuming that if we're gonna have a game with, this is just in the assumption. I never actually said this, but the assumption was that if we're going to have a game with all these characters, they're obviously going to meet in a story mode, kind of like Underground, Tony Hawk's Underground.
Oh, yeah, the best one.
Yeah. So it would make sense for maybe some of these characters from like these series to like come in. Like maybe who are the people in Persona 4 Golden? Who's the annoying guy?
I get them all confused.
Who's the annoying
is
man?
Junpei? No, Junpei's in 3. Oh my gosh, I get them all confused. This is the problem.
The guy with the white hair
about.
from Persona 4. Maybe he comes in. Maybe
yeah, the protagonist.
Yeah, the protagonist. Maybe Diddy Kong makes an appearance. Maybe Gruntilda comes in. Yusuke. That's Yusuke. It. That is you. Yeah, Yusuke. Yusuke could fit in this too, actually. Now that I think about it. Not Yusuke, but who's the one from Persona 5?
Teddy. Oh. The cat? Morgana?
No, not Morgana. The blonde-haired dude.
Oh, is his name Kanji, or is that the same archetype?
No,
in
isn't
4?
Kanji. No, isn't Kanji in 4?
Yeah, that's the problem. Is they're all like. This is the problem with Persona games. Is they have the same like archetypes.
Oh, but they're just like different characters.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it like that's why, in my opinion, the first one you play is the best one. Ryuji is his name in
Ryuji
5.
would have been maybe a good pick for this.
Or wait, yeah, and Yusuke. Yeah, Yusuke is the art guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my that's. I mean, I guess not a problem because their games are still good, but that's always been the thing I've noticed with Persona games. They're always the same, but it's like Yusuke in 3 is essentially, or in 4 is like the same as Junpei in 3. They're like a little different, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's why I get them all confused, because one, and this sounds bad, but because I'll have Japanese names that are unfamiliar to me, like they mix up. But then 2, a lot of their archetypes are the same.
Yeah.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
Going back to it, I put Sub-Zero as an unlockable character because maybe we have some like unlockable characters, and that's going to be one of them next to Deckard Cain. Deckard Cain will be a secret character because you probably have to do some like specific thing to unlock them.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's like a level, and for some reason you go to hell and Deckard Cain's locked up in Diablo's like cage or something like that, and then you have to like grind the cage, and then. And then then Deckard Cain comes in, and he says thank you or something, and then you get a big prompt in the middle of the screen says you've unlocked Deckard Cain. Stay a while and play the game, and then
they give you Wirt's wooden leg, and then you combine it with town portals, and then you open up the secret cow level. Got it. Perfect.
Got it. This is a perfect video game.
But it needs songs, Michael.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm going to read off the skater list, and then we'll go into songs.
Okay, we'll do this part quick.
Our skaters are Solid Snake from Metal Gear, Yoshi from the Mario games, Francis York Morgan from Deadly Premonition, Takayuki Yagami from Judgment, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, Ahmed and Amir Khan from Backyard Sports Games, Chi-Ape from Persona 4, Funky Kong from the Donkey Kong series, Banjo-Kazooie from the Banjo-Kazooie series, Aloy from... What is that game called?
Horizon
Zero Dawn. And then we have secret characters and unlockable characters, Deckard Cain and Sub-Zero, respectively. Songs. Okay. Now, I know we didn't pick a Final Fantasy character for this, but I think the Airbuster theme should be in this game.
I'll believe you.
You know, the one that's like... it's like the metal song that's like kind of oddly timed. Do you remember that boss battle? The Airbuster one?
No.
I think it's the one that goes like that song. I'm pretty sure it's that one. I think that one should be on here. I'm going to check real quick though, just to make sure I'm thinking of the right song.
While you're checking, go ahead.
Oh wait, no.
While you're checking, I think that there's a song on Persona 5 that I don't know. I really don't know what any of the songs are called, but I think is it Life Will Change?
Oh,
it doesn't really matter. There needs to be a song.
That one?
I don't know. Maybe. All I'm saying is there needs to be a Persona 5 song on this because
I'm pretty sure Life Will Change is the song that I like a lot in Persona 5. And so...
Then let's do it.
I'm going to just make sure again for that one.
Okay.
It's stupid ads. And the Airbuster one is the one that I was thinking of. So...
Sweet.
And also Life Will Change is also that one. So we got 2 songs already, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah. Airbuster theme... And Life Will Change. Persona 5. I'm trying to think of like, you know what song needs to be on here? And maybe you'll agree with me. The Buck Bumble theme song.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Have you heard it?
No, but I'll let it go. Why not?
I'm gonna show you this because you'll understand. You need to understand why I'm saying this. All right, hold on. I think it actually somewhat fits it now that I'm listening to it. But well, there you go. Listen to that. You're gonna love it.
Yep. I listened to a whole 2 seconds and it's in 100%. Yep.
It's a beautiful song.
I mentioned that I don't really remember music in games, so this is gonna be my. But can we use licensed music in other games?
What are you thinking?
Because I don't even know if this really fits, but the only other soundtrack that I'm like, oh yeah, that's an all-time great soundtrack is NBA Street Volume 2.
Okay. And
I would put forth They Reminisce Over You from that soundtrack, but we don't have to go with that if we don't want to.
What is They Reminisce Over You?
Hold on. I'll send it to you.
They Reminisce Over You. I'm totally down. I also know that we said we weren't going to do this, but I think also in the spirit of it, we should put Superman from the from Tony Hawk by Goldfinger. I think that fits the spirit of it. Another one that I think we need to put again. I know we didn't put Sonic in here. I'm gonna play this real quick. Okay, yeah, that's totally done. That's it.
Yeah,
I
it's a
know.
good song.
I just need to like hear it, and then I know exactly what song it is because.
Yeah.
You said that was from Volume 2, yeah.
Yeah. It's Volume 2.
I know we don't have Sonic on here, but I want this. I like the song. I think it'd be good for it if we did the. Have you ever played Sonic Adventure 2?
No.
Okay, well, Sonic Adventure 2. There's the very first level is the one where you're snowboarding on the San Francisco hills.
Okay.
Like with like on the street. It's not actual snowboarding, but you're using like a board or whatever. And that song is bad, but it kind of slaps at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that song should be on here. I have to just see what it's called. City Escape, I'm pretty sure. It's like the very first level. Whoa. Turns out my computer's really loud. But it has like a fat bass line in the beginning. It's great. I love it.
I believe you.
All right. Hold on.
My only other contribution that I can think of is that song from Snake Eater.
The Snake Eater song?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it fits at all. I don't think it fits at all, but
again, it's all about style, dude. Maybe if we have like a video editing thing in this game, like you do everything in slow motion. You use like big tricks, like giant,
it's like the end of
giant tricks.
The end of the campaign.
Yeah. and Solid Snake is climbing up a ladder to a half pipe.
Oh my gosh.
And it just goes forever. It's like a mega rank. Oh, dude, that's perfect. Okay, hold on. Snake Eater from Metal MGS3. And then I'm gonna put in the Sonic song. Sonic.
Yeah, I think that's a good
City
one.
Escape.
Oh my god.
Sonic Adventure 2. Okay. So how many tracks we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 tracks, dude. This is easier.
Yeah. I was thinking this part was gonna go faster.
I know we have some Blizzard people. Well, what about I Am Murloc?
What is that?
I think that's what it's called. Let me make sure. That's the band. That band that's in Blizzard.
Oh,
that's in the,
ETC?
Yeah, level 70 ETC or whatever.
Yeah.
Elite Tauren Chieftain.
Yeah.
It was in a Guitar Hero game, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I'm almost positive. It is in a Guitar Hero game. Yeah. You've never heard it?
I don't think so. Is it bad?
Have you ever even played WoW before?
I turned the music off in WoW.
That's fair. Yeah. I agree with you because usually I just play my music when I'm like grinding levels. So or I put a podcast on. It's that one.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, I'm down for that. Yep.
Okay.
It's a good one.
So we'll do I Am Murloc from level 70 Tauren
I
Chieftain.
Am Murloc.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the doc here. Am Murloc. Okay. I think we have 8 songs now.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Doom song.
Oh, a song from Doom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to do you know the like episode 1 mission 1 song from like the very first Doom? It's the very first song. Like
no, not off
play
the
their own
top
level.
of my head.
It'd be between that or Rip and Tear from the new Doom. Do we want to go old Doom or new Doom, basically?
I prefer New Doom.
New Doom? Okay, so we'll do Rip
Yeah.
and Tear from Doom 2016. For sure.
And then end it with Tetris. No.
Oh. I mean, dude. To tie it all in, though, there is a pro skater. I think his name is Aaron Hamoki. I think that's how you say it. He goes by Jaws. He's I think he's like, I don't know if he holds record for Tetris or if he plays it competitively, like on the like competitive like Tetris stuff, you know? Like he's actually a competitive Tetris player. So I mean, there's a tie there, for sure.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you want.
I mean, the Tetris theme song is an iconic song.
We can also do this one that I'm sending to you right now. Which, if you're listening at home, is Babu Yetu from Civilization 4. Which is it's such a great song.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine skating to that?
I've never skated in my life, Michael.
Is the Tetris theme in Smash Brothers?
Probably. Everything's in Smash at this point, right?
Oh, it is in Smash Brothers. Have you ever heard it?
The Tetris theme song?
Yeah, they made a Tetris they did like a arrangement for it.
Oh,
Smash Ultimate.
no.
Oh,
no.
you know
I was like,
you know it's a really good one?
What's that?
You might agree with me. The Gerudo Valley.
Oh, yeah?
From Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that one.
It'd be a pretty good
Oh,
one.
you know what? We really need a Yakuza song. I don't know which one.
The ballad that plays all the time that you could do karaoke for. What's it called? I think
I got it. Hold on, I'm sending it to you.
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's this one, right? 24 Hour Cinderella?
That's what one. It is not Cinderella. Okay. It's like really, really slow. If I see the name of it, I would know. Yakuza. It's in Yakuza 7. But I think it's in like all of them. Or I think it's in 0, at least.
Like just that music, I think, in most of those games would fit. Like any piece of that music fits a skating game.
Yeah.
It's like grungy, like almost like, I say bad, but I don't really mean, like I mean bad in a good way, but bad rock.
Yeah. Is it like a butterfly? I mean, Machine Gun, what is it called? Machine Gun Kiss would be a good one. I don't know if you remember that one. That was the metal one in 7.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to find it. I think it might be that Baka Mitai. I don't know how to say that.
You know what else would be good? I'm just looking at like a lot of songs, but the theme from Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
It is this one. It's so funny. Like, it's more funny just because like they put it. Logan Moore, a friend of ours, he mentioned this to me. I think this is the song. It's a karaoke song in Yakuza 0 and in Yakuza 7. So it's like this hit song from 85 up until modern times. It's like this big in a way, you know?
Yeah.
I think this is the one. Who does it in? I just need to see who does it in Yakuza 7, and I need to just see the video. If I see the video, I'll know for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it is this one. It's Nanba's song.
Oh, okay.
It's just like really, really slow. I don't know if you remember that one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
I mean, that's an iconic Yakuza song.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
But I think that Machine Gun Kiss one was in a few other ones too. At least I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay, if you're listening along with us, please search "Every Day's a Meal" for the one I'm sending to Michael right now, because that is this one is a real banger.
Oh, I remember this one.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, we could do that
From
one.
Nier. I mean, I don't care.
All right, we're gonna.
I think of the ones I've said that was like legitimately good is probably the Grand Theft Auto Vice City theme. The rest of them are just been mostly jokes.
That one, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good with whatever you want. We probably should wrap up anyways.
Yeah. Let's do.
It's been pretty long.
You said the Grand Theft Auto
Vice City
song.
Yeah.
Is it just like the theme thing?
Yeah, the theme of the song.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, what a game.
I would play this.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
This is kind of the dumb fun I want in my video games. More of this.
This is very much a list created by Ricky, Frech, and Michael Ruiz. Okay. So yeah, the prompt going in was make a Tony Hawk Pro Skater like video game using iconic video game characters and songs. And I feel like we accomplished that for sure.
We've done that 100%.
To name it off, we got skaters. Our 10 skaters that will be featured in this game are Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, Yoshi from the Mario games, Francis York Morgan from Deadly Premonition, Takayuki Yagami from Judgment, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, Ahmed and Amir Khan. They're like costumes for each other. From Backyard Sports, Chie from Persona 4, Funky Kong from the Donkey Kong games, Banjo-Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie, and Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. Gazlo is going to be the person who sells you boards. Deckard Cain is going to be a secret character, and Sub-Zero is going to be an unlockable character.
Freaking Deckard Cain.
For songs, we got the Airbuster theme from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Life Will Change from Persona 5. The Buck Bumble theme from Buck Bumble. They Reminisce Over You from NBA Street Volume 2. Superman by Goldfinger from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. Snake Eater from Metal Gear Solid 3. Sonic City Escape from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, I think is like the full name of that game, but I can't remember. I Am Murloc from Level 70 Elite Tauren Chieftain, which is a WoW thing. Rip and Tear from Doom 2016, and the Grand Theft Auto Vice City theme.
Perfect list.
Jesus Lord.
No changes.
No changes. Put it up. Let's make this game now. All right.
Come on. Who's it?
Activision.
Vicarious Visions. Yeah.
Vicarious Visions. Make our product, please. I mean, we have Blizzard characters. They could do it. All right. This is great. This was fun.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Longer than I expected, but a lot of fun.
It was longer than I expected too. I didn't expect it to be. It was the skaters part. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for joining us in this lovely skateboarding adventure. Once again, check out the website www.bantambanter.com. Hopefully by now I'll have it on different podcast services like Spodcast, I was going to call it. Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play, and other podcast apps. You can follow me on Twitter at the Michael Ruiz, where I just kind of hang out and talk about random stuff. And then you could also just check out my Instagram because I like my Instagram more than my Twitter. It's at the Michael J Ruiz, or it's just the Michael J Ruiz. I don't think they do ads. Ricky, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can just follow me at Twitter at Ricky Frech. That's the best place, I guess. I write at a lot of different places now, so who knows where you'll find me on the webs or on the internet.
Where are you writing now? Like, where can they find some of your stuff?
The main place right now is GamePer, and then I have I shouldn't say big. I have features different places. Like right now, I have one that just went up at Overload, which is a new UK-based website, and then some other ones I can't say anything about yet, but should be going up sometime soon. So yeah, just keep an eye out, I guess.
Awesome. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening, and we'll see y'all later.
Bye.